Welcome to another coaching demonstration from the team at MRA. Today we are showcasing how to close a coaching programme. So Lorna, we're coming to the end of our final session. So I know we've obviously spent quite a lot of time together over the last 6 months. As we come to a close, what is it that you're taking away from our time together?
Yeah, I can't believe it's 6 months. So I found this whole experience really powerful and more powerful than I thought it was going to be. I have to be honest. And I think the real thing for me has been just this time to talk and space and time to be able to stand back and look at what's going on. Yeah, that's what's been really, really powerful.
So that kind of time and the space sounds like it's been really important.
Yeah.
When you cast your mind back to when we started, what were your hopes in terms of what you'd get from the coaching program? Can you remember?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I'm kind of, it feels very different now. But when I came into this, it was really like, okay, I feel a little frustrated, a little maybe disconnected from, I've always loved my job. I still love my job, but I was feeling a little like, okay, things aren't, I don't know if it's the pandemic or the things I've been through, but I felt a little disconnected. And I feel, what I wanted to get out of this was this sort of feeling of I am doing the right, I'm in the right role. I can, I've still got stuff to bring and to add to this. And I feel like this has given me the opportunity to do that. And I think I didn't really know to talk about values prior to the coaching, but now I think giving that a name around, okay, what's most important here, that's really helped me.
So you were sort of frustrated, a bit disconnected.
Yeah.
You've had that time and space. You feel like you're in a different place now, and you just mentioned values and the importance of those. So how are you? I know we had a brilliant discussion. Session 3, but we had a really brilliant discussion around values. I know we've been back to it a few times, but in terms of the values side of it, what does that look like for you going forward?
I think one of the values that was really prominent for me was connection, and that I think that's something that through hybrid work and how everything has changed, I realised how important that is to me and what that brings to, like when that value is in place and it's really strong for me in my life. And it's also not just in work, it's outside of work as well. So it's that's another thing that I'm reflecting on is the values and what's making me feel more happy and fulfilled, I suppose, is I need to look at that not just in my work. It's also about what's going on outside of work. And I think when I came into the coaching, I was very much like, this is about me as a leader. And, and I think there's that real, a realization that obviously that I'm not one or the other. It's kind of looking at those values across me in both those places.
Yeah. So connection is the value that you really seem to want to hold on to focus on personally and professionally, and what that might mean.
Yeah.
In terms of what you need then what structures could you be putting in place that will really help with that connection value and staying true to it?
So I think it's important for me to put the time in, like now, like working in this different world, is I do need that time to just chat sometimes, talk things through, get other people's opinions, and that can get lost sometimes in the constant out of one meeting into the next. So I think it's finding that time to have those conversations, whether and they can be virtual, but I also know that it's important for me to connect one-to-one with people, and I think I've just got to honestly get out there a bit more, get back out there, and value that not, I suppose this bit I've noticed I've got myself into a bit of a, well, I can't go for that lunch because I could be doing X, Y, and Z, and actually it's knowing that gets me in a place where I'm at my best. I get a lot of personal value out of that. It also enables me to come up with better ideas and work. That connection definitely fires me up. So I think finding some time to make those a priority in my schedule is important. Yeah.
So that you're holding yourself almost to account on getting out there and connecting with others is down to you.
Yeah.
What else could you put in place? What do you need from other people that might help with that connection value?
I think I need other people. Yeah, I need other people to be open with me. I want that relationship with people. I think it's just need people to be honest with me and have that real, I think it's that what I'm looking for is that real connection with people rather than the superficial. And I think it's funny actually, so on my desk here I have a little, oh, can you see that?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So this is like timing, and I think that's something to remind me on my desk, like as a actually, you've only got so much time, so make the most of it. Yeah. So I think it's what I need from people is that those rich relationships, the time to build those. And I think that's sort of something to remind me to just keep investing that time, keep going.
Yeah. So that timer, whatever you want to call it, is the thing that's going to help remind you of the importance of spending time, really connecting with people, not just on a superficial basis, but that depth connection.
Yeah.
Lovely. And I know you part of our how we work together, that high support, high challenge, you really responded well to that, and we've had these regular touch points. Who's going to give you that support and challenge going forward?
Yeah, so I feel quite, lucky. I have got some relationships that, and there are people out there that I think I can turn to. I think so. There's I have an ex-colleague actually that I stay in touch with, and she's somebody, so her name's Alison. She's somebody whose opinion I really value, but she also, will challenge me. She knows me well enough that it's very easy between us, and I think that's good to know that, if I know she's challenging me, she's doing it from what I would say is the right place, and I feel very comfortable with her to have that sort of challenge. So I think I need to maybe actually ask Alison, not formalize that, because I don't think it's about formalizing it, but sort of say, look, this is something I want you to do for,
Yeah.
you know, please, I value that challenge, and maybe just tell her that actually. Yeah.
So telling Alison that you value what she brings in terms of
Yeah.
challenge, because you know it comes from a really good place, and
Yeah.
that's important to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So before we finally finish, I'm gonna try something here, see what happens.
Okay.
I know you like a metaphor. You've already
I
introduced it
do.
to the conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm going to share some visuals,
Yeah.
and I want you to think about choosing one of these visuals, these pictures, these cards that really represents how you're feeling now, where you're at.
Okay.
Okay. There's 7 different pages of this, so I'll let you have a look, and then when you're ready to move on, you just let me know.
So I really connected with the first one with the hand.
This one.
Yeah.
Top left. Yeah.
I think just because of what we were just talking about around that sort of connection, that I just think that through the coaching, I've really come to understand that if I haven't got the right level of connection going on for me, I'm not at my best. And I think that's a really good picture around that connection. Yeah.
Fantastic. So that realization of just how important.
Yeah, how important that is to me, and not that I hadn't really realized that was missing, and what an effect that was having on, I think, how I was feeling, how I was showing up. So yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Well, if you want to take a screen grab, feel free to remind yourself of that. But
I will do.
Okay,
Yeah.
Brilliant. So yeah, we're coming to a close. It's been brilliant working with you, Lorna. I really I'm grateful for how engaged you've been in the whole process. And I know throughout the time that we spent together, you've been very clear on sharing the benefit to you. So I appreciate that. And I'm always here. So it feels like an end, but actually, of course, you can contact me if you want to have any further conversations. Then I'm here, and I'd be obviously love to work with you going forward if that's what you want to do.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I've got an awful lot out of this, and yeah, really, really enjoyed working with you.
Brilliant. Thanks, Lorna. See you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. That concludes the coaching demonstration. If you'd like to learn more about professional coaching, please visit www.matthewradley.co.uk.